Hey guys, I'm the Berk and I do things, and it is June, so we have my monthly Shop My Stash series where I go through all the products that were in my May Shop My Stash. I let you know if I was able to finish anything up. Actually, this month I think I'm going to declutter 2 items after, actually 3, you'll see, since using them the past month. And I show you what I'm bringing into my Shop My Stash this month. I try to have maybe some sort of theme when picking items. So if you guys are interested in seeing how last month went and what's coming in this month, then keep on watching. Let's go. I can't accept that.
Oh, I didn't know.
Put them on the little thing. I can't.
He's being so cute.
Oh God.
He's being so cute.
Okay, be careful with them. Be careful with them. Give them scratchies. Okay, so for primer last month, are you gonna be a problem now that you're in here? So we have Luigi with us now. Okay, so for a primer last month, I had the Tarte base tape. This is I believe it's a 1/2 fluid ounce size. I made a pretty decent dent in this last month. I really do like this. This reminds me a lot of the Smashbox Primerizer. However, this one has like a coconutty scent, which is really nice. I thought maybe I'd be able to finish it up this month, but I didn't, and that's okay. I can't do everything. I also am wearing certain items in this video. I'll let you know anything I am wearing today, but I did not prime today, so not today. All right, I had 2 foundations in my Shop My Stash last month. The first was the Soap & Glory Kick-Ass Foundation. This was actually in my #1 product from Drugstore Brands video, which it seems that this is being discontinued, but look at how much I have left of this. Like, I have made such a dent in this. I really enjoyed wearing this all month. Like, it's just one of my favorite drugstore foundations. I'm very sad to see it's being discontinued. It's very unfortunate because it is really dewy and long wearing, and it's just really unique to me, and it's unfortunate. Okay, now a foundation I'm going to have to declutter. This is the Milk Makeup Flex Stick Foundation. I really thought I'd be able to just use it up this month and get it out of my collection. This had previously been in my product fail video. I just do not enjoy this product, but I thought maybe like throughout the month I could use it and mix it with other foundations, and just like, I hated it so much every single time. It was not pleasant to use. Like, even like blending it out, it's like tuggy, and I just don't enjoy this product. I'm going to have to declutter it. I don't like necessarily decluttering things that are this tiny that I wish I could just use up, but this just does not work for me. It's very unfortunate, but I'm gonna have to let him out now. Okay, a product I was able to finish up was the concealer in my Shop My Stash, and it's the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Concealer. I really do enjoy this concealer. It is one I would totally repurchase. I have a pretty decent amount of concealers in my collection right now, but if I did ever see this one on sale, I would definitely repurchase it. I really enjoy the finish on it. This is the shade Fair, and I really like the undertone. It has kind of like that peachy undertone that I feel like does a really nice job for color correcting on me. So this is one I would repurchase. I had 2 powders. So I had a loose powder. I really thought I might be able to finish this one up too, but I didn't. This is the Flower Beauty Flower Powder. And if you can see, there's that much left in here. I really did make a really good dent. This is one I can definitely see myself finishing up this year if I pull it into another Shop My Stash, maybe come in another month. So while I didn't hit maybe a goal, I feel like I made really good progress. The pressed powder I had in was the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Redness. This is one of my oldest powders, and I feel like I definitely was able to, I think, make the pan a little bigger. This is a very firmly pressed powder. There's a lot of product in here. Like, I really dig my brush in here, and it still has a lot of powder left. I feel like you can even see, like, there are layers to the pan. So I thought maybe this pan would be a little bigger by the end of the month, but again, I did make some progress. And I did use this powder today to set under my eyes. I need to remember to say what's on my face. All right, brows. I do have both of these brow products in today. Again, I thought maybe I could finish this up. This is the Benefit Goof Proof. This is their sample size, and I still have quite a decent amount of this product left. I feel like the Goof Proof, I have to go in a lot more light-handed than a skinny pencil like the Precisely My Brow, which is why I feel like this one is lasting a lot longer than the sample size of the Precisely My Brow. I also had my Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel in, and this is my favorite brow gel, so I really was just enjoying having it in this month. I'm Hoping this doesn't run out anytime soon because I don't want to have to repurchase it anytime soon. I had a couple eyeliners. So the black eyeliner I had in was the Lord & Berry Travel Black Eyeliner. I feel like I was able to sharpen it a few times this month. This one is fine. It's not an all-time favorite pencil. I think I got this in a Birchbox, but I will say it doesn't have the best staying power. I would say that it does eventually kind of give you little raccoon eyes towards the end of the day, but it's not the worst I've tried. I did have a colored eyeliner in. This is the LA Girl Glide On Gel Eyeliner in this shade Paradise Purple. So I do like to try to have one colorful shade in every month. So this month I picked purple. I enjoyed it. I don't wear colorful eyeliners a lot, so that's why I try to bring one in to try to at least wear colorful eyeliner a few times every month. And then I did have a liquid liner. This is from ASOS, and this is their liquid eyeliner. It's just their in-store brand. I got this in an advent calendar. It's not as bad as other liquid eyeliners I've tried. I will say though, it's not the blackest black. It kind of is more like a deep gray, I feel like, when you put it on. It's not something I'd buy myself, but I would like to fully use up this one. I do have one product that's going to be rolling forward, and that is the Urban Decay Primer Potion. This is almost done. I feel like it maybe has 2 uses left if I can get that much product out of it. Like, I have been having to squeeze and squeeze and squeeze to get product out of this, and I'd really like to finish it up this month, so I'm going to roll it forward. And I also know coming this month, I'm going to test out the eyeshadow primer that came in my BoxyCharm. So once this is done, I will have another eye primer kind of available to be testing out. So this one's coming forward with us. Then for like complexion products, I had 2 cream products. I am wearing this contour stick today. This is the Anastasia contour stick in the shade Mink. Again, another product I thought I'd be able to finish up this month, but there still is the tiniest bit left. This is okay. It's not an all-time favorite. I think it blends well, but I think I just prefer a cream bronzer over a cream contour. That's just my preference. So I got this for free, I think, from Ulta, so I'll use it up, but it's not something that I think I need in my collection long term. Another product I am going to declutter is the Milk Makeup. I think it's like their holographic highlighter. I liked to use this as a cream blush in the past, but this past month I just wasn't enjoying the way it was looking, and I never wanted to reach for it. And to me, if I don't want to reach for something that's in my Shop My Stash, it means I don't want it anymore. And I'm going to be decluttering this product as well from Milk Makeup. Something kind of cool. So I brought in my KVD Beauty Shade and Light palette, and I hit pan on the contour shade finally. I had not reached for this in quite some time, and I knew that I had quite a dip in this product from many times ago, and I finally was able to hit pan, so that was really exciting for me. I had a blush from MAC. This is their mineralized blush in the shade Cosmic Force. This shade is no longer available. I got it in a BoxyCharm, and I love this shade. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It doesn't really look like much in the pan, I feel like, but on the cheeks, it just has this really natural look to it, and I really enjoy it. And then for a highlighter, I have the Everglow highlighter from Ofra. This is so blinding. This one has to be my most blinding highlighter from Ofra, and I think that's saying a lot. I reach into this shade over here, and this is like ice on the skin for sure. And then for eyes, I do 3 singles and 3 palettes. So the 3 palettes, first was the Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions. This palette has very much grown on me. I am not usually a pink and purple toned lover, but whenever I use this, I really like the way my eye looks come out. My only gripe is I feel like these 2 shades are very, very similar, and I feel like they could have a different matte or even a different shimmer instead of one of these, because I feel like they have 3 very deep purples. I don't think you need 3 very deep purples in this palette. I also had the Dream St palette from Colourpop. I'm so sad this has been discontinued, but this is my favorite Colourpop palette. I just absolutely love this palette so much. I don't know what else to say besides that. And then I really enjoyed having the Laura Lee Los Angeles Nudie Patootie palette. I feel like this palette always surprises me with pigmentation. Like this shade right here looks so light in the pan, but it is such a deep transition shade on my skin tone. So I just love this. I did a really fun look yesterday where I had this in the crease and I had this shade here all over the lid, and it just had this beautiful shimmer all day. I just really, really, really enjoy this palette a lot. Okay, then I had 3 singles. I will say this past month, I feel like I've been not using eyeshadow quite as much. As you can see today, I just have bronzer in my crease. So a lot of this eyeshadow did not get quite as much use as I had intended. So first I had the Park Avenue Princess Chrome Paint from Tarte. I feel like maybe I used this once. It's a really pretty shade, but again, I wasn't wearing a lot of glitter this month. I also had a Colourpop Super Shock in the shade Ritz. This is from their No Kill LA collab they did a few holiday seasons ago. I think it's really starting to get dried out. It makes me sad, but I'm not getting rid of it yet. And then another product I have to declutter. This is the Ulta Beauty Eye Color Stick in the shade Champagne. It completely dried out. It's like a rock, nothing comes off. I had no idea, so it literally has to go. The setting spray I had was the Flower Beauty Seal the Deal Long Lasting Setting Spray. This is the setting spray I used today on my face. I like this. It is more, it's not necessarily mattifying. I feel like it kind of is similar to All Nighter in that it doesn't necessarily mattify, but it definitely helps prolong your makeup. So I do enjoy this. There's a lot of products still in here, even though I was using it all month. And then my lip products. So I have the Bite Beauty lipstick in the shade Pepper. I really do like this formula. Unfortunately, it is no longer available. I had the Becca Ultimate Love lipstick in the shade Taupe. This is the lipstick that I used in my Following Samantha Ravindal video. This was probably my most used product in my Shop My Stash. This is the Colourpop Ultra Blotted Lip in the shade Doozy. I just really enjoy the Ultra Blotted Lip formula. I know not a lot of people do, but I personally really enjoy it. I had the Buxom Full On Lip Cream in the shade Bellini. I really enjoyed this as well. I had the NARS Power Matte Lip Pigment in the shade American Woman. I really do like this formula as well. This is very long lasting as well. And then my last product was the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in Fenty Glow. I like this product. I don't love this product, and my feelings have not changed on that. And now what you've waited for, the introduction to my June Shop My Stash. I do have video footage of me pulling everything out of my drawers, and I didn't necessarily have like a full-on theme, but I just wanted like summery. I wanted like lightweight, I wanted colorful, I wanted a lot of like cream products, so you'll get to see what I have chosen now. So for a primer, I have chosen the Maybelline Master Prime Hydrating Smoothing Base. I do have a little sample size of this. I am wondering if this is something that I could fully go through this month, so I think that would be cool. For foundation, it is the foundation I'm wearing today. I went with the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Foundation Full Cover Moisturizer. I thought, you know, this has SPF in it, and it's like a very pigmented tinted moisturizer. I thought this would be perfect for this month, so that's why I grabbed it. And I do have this in 2 shades, so I can mix it and match it depending on my skin tone. I also opted for a powder foundation rather than a loose setting powder this month, so I've also decided to bring in my Bare Minerals Matte Powder Foundation to switch it up a little. For concealer, this is also the concealer I'm wearing today. This is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Hydrate. I love this concealer. I talk about it all the time. I'm very excited to use it this month. And then I did opt for one pressed powder, and that is the Covergirl Vitalist Healthy Powder. And I have this in the shade Classic Ivory, and this is the powder I used to set my face today. For brows, for a brow pencil, I decided to go with the Arches and Halo Micro Defining Brow Pencil, and for brow gel, I decided to go with the Urban Decay Brow Endowed. So we'll see what kind of progress I can make on these this month. And then for eyeliner, I went with one dual, which is the Tarteist eyeliner. One side is a felt tip, the other is a retractable. This is the eyeliner I am wearing in my waterline today. It's one of my all-time favorite black eyeliners. And then for colorful, I went with the Julep Gel Pencil in the shade Electric Teal Shimmer. That will be my colorful shade this month. So like I said, I wanted to do cream products. So for blush, bronzer, and highlight, I did pick powder and cream products. So for bronzer, I went with the Makeup Revolution Foundation Stick in the shade F11. For blush, I went with the blush sticks from Colourpop in the shade Hooked. And then for highlighter, I went with the Catrice Dewy Wet Look Stick in the shade, I don't know if it has a shade, but it just looks like that. And then for powder products, the bronzer I'm wearing today is this one. This is the Rimmel Natural Bronzer in the shade Sunshine. For blush, this is the blush I'm wearing today. This is the Vegas Nay blush palette. I got this at TJ Maxx a while ago, and it has 3 blush shades. I am wearing the center shade on my cheeks today. And then the highlight I'm wearing today is the Glam Glow Glow Powder, and I just mixed these 2 shades together. For eyeshadow, so I decided to go with the BH Cosmetics Weekend Festival palette. It is such a summery palette, honestly. It's one of my most colorful palettes also, so I thought this would be fun to try and actually like wear some color on my eyes this month. I also wanted something very neutral, so I went the opposite side of the spectrum with the e.l.f. New Classics palette for some just nice, easy to wear looks. And then I wanted another pop of color, so I went with the Huda Beauty Coral Obsessions palette, which is also nice and summery. For singles, the first single I went with is the Covergirl True Naked Queen Chip in the shade 905, which is a cream shadow stick. I have the Ace Beauty Glimmer Shadow in the shade Cotton Candy. And then I have the Color Rained Single in the shade Who Me. For a setting spray this month, I decided to go with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist to see if I am able to finish this up this month. And then I picked 6 lip colors. The first is from Bare Minerals, and this is their Gen Nude Matte in the shade Cookie, which is like a baby pink kind of shade. These smell so good. I decided to pick the Milani Amore Shine Liquid Lip Color in the shade Tenderness. This is a very, very nice pigmented lip gloss. I decided to pick from Lime Climb one of their plushies in the shade Melon Smoothie. This is the lip color I'm wearing today. From Marc Jacobs, I chose one of their new nudes sheer gel lipsticks in the shade Eat Cake. Thought this would be nice and summery. I chose a like a lip stain from Too Cool for School, and this, I'm not really sure what this shade is called. It's their lip stain, so it looks like that. And finally, I picked the Urban Decay Hi-Fi Shine Gloss in the shade Naked. And there you have it. Those are the items in my Shop My Stash. I will now show you an overview of how everything is laid out in my collection. And yeah, let me know what you guys have planned for this month. Are you guys excited that it's June? Just seems like another day of the week, honestly. But yeah, that's it for this video. As usual, thanks for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, click the subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. I have my Twitter and my Instagram down below. Give them a follow, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys!